So I'm starting a new video, and let me change it to public. It happened again, so I'm here, you guys. I'm gonna change this back. You guys must have got kicked off or something. Okay, it's still. We're gonna fix this. Public, done, save, and I am live. Yeah, I'm streaming. Don't know what happened. It's not as if there's an explanation either. I love you guys. Thank you for your patience. And this is part 2 because our part 1 got messed up. Thank you for being here and coming back. So I'm only trying to figure this out, and I didn't want to waste any moments, so here I am trying to do this. Let me see if anyone's coming in. We got a few of you coming in. Hey Christian, hey Tonya. Yeah, I don't know what happened, and I just put part 2 on the video, and I would like to change the picture, guys, so have patience 1 second. I just simply gonna add a different picture so the video is so it doesn't look confusing. It just takes a few seconds. Give me a moment here. This is what happens on live. There was no explanation. There was no bad connection or nothing. So I don't know why I was kicked off, or why you guys were kicked off, or the live ended on its own. I didn't end it. I was in the middle of talking about Christ. What's up? Right? So let me go to this video, Inner Christos. No, not that one. I'll do to, how about something to do with, that's good. Okay, we'll do that. I love you guys. Thank you to those who came. And wow, Indigo and is Starman here? Well, I don't know if Starman will come back, but we got up to like 140 people. Which is pretty awesome. So there's 30 of you or 25 of you who came back. Thank you guys. I appreciate you. I looked at the time, and I'm not ready to say goodbye yet. So let's do this for another 30 minutes. All right? Excuse me. Whatever the reason, it could be the algorithm, it could be some sinister reason, or whatever mechanical reason. We're here, and this live has been rocking. This was truth, man. I'm not reading any script. It just flows, and that's how consciousness works. When you connect yourself to this knowledge, you're connecting to your DNA, and it is a river. It's a crystal river, holy ones. It's like a and you just learn these principles, and you will find yourself in a conversation with somebody, and you'll be telling them about the law of one, the inner Christ, the inner Christos. 2023, we're awakening. You're awakening. We're doing this in a group. So 30 of you came back. So that's like at least 20% of what was here, right? and it happens, right? It can happen with internet connections, or it wasn't my internet. My internet's had an excellent connection right now. All night it's been excellent. So thank you guys. Thank you for liking the video, and for coming back. And we fixed it for now. Now, if it happens another time, just realize, you guys, that's kind of like saying goodnight. But it wasn't on my end. I say goodnight before we stop. That was like sudden and abrupt, right? All right. So now a lot of us are going to have, you would say, people or energies against us because we're speaking the true word of God. We're representing the true light, the true intention and love and joy of the Creator, Source God. And so we're in a place where it's not really accepted or even allowed. So no wonder something like a social media or video platform is going to kick you off or silence you, mute you. And that's okay, because that's something we deal with in our personal lives and you would say our family and friend circle, and even bigger circles like our country and the world, in our star system, in our galaxy, in our universe. We're having this drama played out in the multiverse. There's more than one universe. We have the carbon matter universe. We have the crystal carbon universe. We have the crystal silicate universe. We have the liquid light universe, which is actually, you would call it hydroplasmic universe. And then we have the thermoplasmic universe. That is like hot plasma. And that's something that you exist in the now. That's the amazing thing about these teachings. Thank you for those hearts and emojis. We realize that we are existing at a godlike state, man. Right now. No, we're all God, right? But I'm saying a realized God state. Like I've seen that in my life, especially on the medicine with mushroom. I have seen those godlike states of being where you're fully realized, where you have 12 strand or more turned the F on. When you got it, like it's like an engine that's all its pistons are just firing. All your chakra are firing at all your higher chakra. Like suddenly you just like go from 3D and now you have astral consciousness, archetype consciousness, and all of those levels, the celestial consciousness, all the way up to the crystal's consciousness. I felt it, man, before. Some of you are feeling it and getting it. Like you'll get to feel it even for a moment. It'll be absolutely such a huge gift, right? That your higher self is you're connecting to. And we can, and we will, and we are. It's beautiful. And it just confirms this body of information. Asha and Dean's the real deal, you guys. This Christos information is the real spiritual system on planet Earth. There is nothing that compares. You start reading it and listening to it and understanding it, you will know for yourself. And I've heard Ashana herself say it, that the people that are actually connecting to this information, there's the high likely chance that you are the guardians coming to do this. You are the indigo child, part of this. It's a huge group, man. We're talking about the Guardian Alliance, who are running this show down here. Above them is the Interdimensional Association of Free Worlds. Many worlds, that's 25 billion different planets involved in that organization. The Guardian Alliance is like 10 million. 10 million different planets, star leagues. And that's a lot of different beings serving the Law of One, serving the Emerald Covenant. And that's coming from the Elohai. So you're not alone. Not even close, you guys. There may be legions of dark beings trying to oppress us, but there are even more guardians out there. This is just a little human shit problem. Excuse my language, but you're not limited to this drama. There's parts of you that are just living in very safe, very peaceful, very loving places. And you can connect to that. And you can bring it down here. And use that consciousness to help heal that which needs healing. Not just you and your people, but the whole planet. All the races, all the human races. Remember, part of this whole human thing is a genetic hybridization of races. The creation of the super race, the ultimate race that we become in the future. So, you're not alone when there's millions and billions of us. Magical Mermaid, I love you too, Holy One. Much respect to you. Hello, energy being Kevin. Maybe some of you don't know it, but this is a part 2 because our part 1 was closed and shut off. All right, Indigo. Indigo's battery's dying. See you, brother. I love you, brother. We're going to go for like 15 more minutes here, so thank you for serving. Thank you for being here, brother. Ireland? Oh, Ireland. I don't think she comes here anymore. She was like angry or pissed off or something. I don't know what's wrong. Much respect to her and her journey. She like completely blows me off and doesn't answer me. Helena, Syrian Anunnaki Prince. That's right. You said it. It's a familia. Zarina. This is where you can find it in Inner Christos. If you want to go real deep, check out Ashiana's work. Go into the workshops, and I would recommend starting with Kathara. You can learn Kathara. You can learn sliders 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. There's workshops called, there's up to 12 sliders workshops. You can learn the dance for joy, the dance for love. You can learn different workshops that even as a beginner. And you can even go to Ashiana's website right now. She has a website with new material. And you won't find that stuff on YouTube. You'll have to actually go to her website and be part of that. So you can go deep. You can learn these energies and consciousness and history and bring it within yourself. Just remember the what you call the ultimate, what's it called? The foundation is the law of one. The foundation is that you are all part of this God. And once you get that inside your understanding, you will you will be in another place, first of all, and you will have the tool set to now understand, like Zarina said, she had a lot of her questions answered through this information. This information is the real deal, guys. I don't even have to convince you, most of you, because there's a lot of negative people like religion who have something to say about it, right? I don't have to convince you guys because the information speaks for itself, and it's literally in your DNA, homie. It's like you open some DNA and you open the memory. And if you open the memory, it's not faith. It's not some hope. It's a realization. It's a seeing. It's a knowing. It's a testimony. And I can say, as your brother Thavian, I confirm this information. And hey, you guys have your experiences, and you will confirm it. You will feel it and see it and know it. It's hard to explain a knowing to someone who's just going by belief and faith and hope. They probably don't believe you can know. They don't believe that you can, they will think you're speaking blasphemy of all things. That you're blasphemy if you say that you're God. You guys, say it with me. Let's say it together. I am God. I am sovereign. I am free. 2 more times. I am God. I am sovereign. I am free. I am God. I am sovereign. I am free. Now say it with me. I am Christos. I am Christos. I am Christos. Machiwa. Much respect to you guys and your journey and your awakening of your God spark within, called the Inner Christos. It is an energy. It's not the Holy Spirit. It's your own energy, God spark within. Not without, not outside, not over there, not down there, not somewhere else, but inside. You will only find God and realize God inside. You will only understand God from inside. You will get just simply confused looking for God outside, looking for Christ outside. You'll just like, what's going on? You know, you won't find the word of God in religion. Religion is not God. Religion does not represent God. Look, it's representing the path of chaos. It's representing negative opposing forces of the living true God. Okay? It's opposing, it's against, it siphons, it feeds off of. Fear and guilt and shame, those are vampire. That's vampire. Taking, without your permission, against your free will, they take. If you have a relationship that is taking, if you have a friendship, a conversation that's taking, stop it. Let go of those who are walking a path of chaos. Maybe you were in a relationship and then you became awakened in the Christos. Now you're faced with the decision. If your partner does not want to follow in your awakening, what are you going to do? Are you going to live with the vampire? Especially now that you know they're a vampire? Okay, so it's free will choice. You make a choice. What are you going to do? So what a Christos being would do, what you would want to do is transmute that. Transmute those aspects of ourselves. Transmute those relationships, those old patterns, those old things you used to say, those old things you used to do in the world. Well, you just change them. I love you guys. If you didn't know it, if you're just coming in, please realize that there's already been like an hour and a half in the previous part 1. So this is part 2. And so it's almost 9 o'clock, or it is 9 o'clock here, right? Almost. And so we're coming out, like a series of Law of One, Inner Christos, and we're already on part 3. I mean, not this video, I mean in my other videos. There's a part 3 coming, and a part 4, and part 5. There's going to be a whole series about the Law of One. It's very important before that I first talk about the Law of One. Remember, I told you in the other video that I'm reaching 50,000 finally. That was my personal landmark, where I told myself that's when I would start speaking, teaching the actual techniques and principles from the Guardian materials. And so that time is here. September 2023. So, and I thank all of you who are following this, identity. You're finding this within yourself. I don't need to prove it to you because you know it. You resonate. And guess what? Not everyone will resonate with this information. And that is perfectly okay. That's their choice. And we honor that choice. We honor that free will choice. That's your choice. And so, at the same time, we're not going to allow ourselves to become victims of these choices. Hey, Indigo, don't you have one of these? Can't you plug your phone in while you're using it? I keep this plugged in all the time, so it doesn't run out on me. You might want to consider getting a cable and having it plugged in while you're using it. And consider getting a selfie stick, maybe. You don't have to hold your phone. Because after all, the phone has got this radiation around it. So, 55 of you souls learning about the Inner Christ, bringing it on in, Indigo's like hanging on to 1% left. Love you, brother. Thank you so much, man. To you and Starman, and to all you members. You guys see the ones who have a little star and their name is in green. That means they become a member. Thank you for supporting Christos Avatar, you guys. We're going to be coming in with this. There's a lot more to come. Please stay tuned. You want to be subscribed. You guys want to, if you guys resonate with this information, please join. Hook you up, and we're like bringing in all the links to the articles of Ashiana's work, the Guardian work. You can start now. Why wait, right? You can start now learning these techniques, learning how to run energy through your body, learning what your Templar really is, how to work it. You get the manual to how to work it. So it's not like we came into this world and our parents told us about this stuff, right? It's not like when we were dragged to church that the pastor or the priest or whatever you call it didn't tell us this information. We didn't get it from the government. We didn't get it from the New Age. You got it from other indigo children. What's up? Yeah. It's a team. You're Team Indigo, homie. What's up? Much respect to you guys and your journey and your awakening, because most likely you might be doing this alone in your family. Maybe you're doing this alone in most of the people you know, because there's only millions of us. Out of 8 billion, there's almost 8 billion humans on Earth. So if you know basic math, you can check. That's not much of a percent, right? A couple, 10 million, 15 million, maybe max. James, 12th dimensional spiritual being. That's what Christos is, homie. What does it mean when you say machiwa? You guys, this is light language. This is something that I trust and I feel that at my highest levels, even when I'm not in front of the camera, this energy is spoken. Do I know exactly what it means? I don't. But I trust it, and you don't have to say it. You can trust it or not trust it. To me, it is light language. To me, it is, I have seen my crystals. I have seen other versions of myself say machiwa. And if you hear machiwa, and you hear me say machiwa, what does it feel like to you? That's all I can say, to be honest. There's many languages that I've spoken, even on live, that I don't know exactly what it is, except that I was in a space of love and I felt it come through my body. And when I feel machiwa come through my body, I feel only this high vibe, a positive, happy feeling. So, machiwa, Holy One. We don't represent no Anunnaki here, Holy One. Anunnaki are serving the path of chaos. They are the fallen angels. We talk about them in great detail. And you can learn about the Anunnaki, not from Zachariah Ascension, not from the New Age, but from the Inner Christos Law of One. You will find out about who are the Anunnaki. Anuhazi! I love that word, man. Anuhazi, all the way, brothers and sisters. Ryan, 65 days, clean and sober. Watching your channels helped me so much. Oh my gosh, Ryan, thank you for sharing, Holy One. I, myself, am sober too. And it's been almost, I don't know, probably a few weeks, because I went off sober, and then back. When we talk about sober, we're talking about the medicine, right? In whatever form it is. And I don't do that anymore. Not because I think it's wrong or bad. Definitely not. Okay, other people may say that shit, but I'm not saying that shit. I'm saying in my own journey, I have to stop it, at least for now. Only because I haven't figured out what is causing me inflammation. And in my lymphatic system, I thought it was my lungs only because it was in the lung area. And so I've been taking herbs, and I've been taking lion's mane and what's it called? What the hell is that word? Let me see. For inflammation, some of the top 3 best ones for inflammation you would want, because we want to deal with a better immunity. We want to fight inflammation, and we want to heal whatever specific problem you have. But always have something for inflammation and something for immunity. And this is good for immunity. I can't pronounce this herb. Some of you know. Enchineka? I don't know how to say this. But lion's mane is excellent as well. Why drops? Because drops you can put in your food, you can put in your water, your tea. And it's fast absorbing, fast working. And so otherwise, for inflammation, I recommend garlic and turmeric and ginger. Those are powerful. That should kick inflammation's ass. Okay? You can take it in teas, you can take them in whatever, drops, you can take them in pills. So, you guys, we all need some type of healing. Some of us need to detox and heal after that. You know, detox is healing, but that's more serious. You want to, if you got some serious health issues, I recommend you detox. And you can use hemp oil, you can use, there's other things that you could use. And just do your own research. Part of our healing is researching. And so, I'm right now drinking lemon water, for example. So that's part of my healing as well. Another big factor is diet. I would recommend, as a spiritual person to another, I would recommend the alkaline diet. Because we have like most humans on earth, and I mean billions, most humans are eating an extremely acidic diet. And all you can do is expect diseases from that shit and health issues. And when your body is sick and diseased, well, your consciousness becomes distorted. Straight up. That's how consciousness works. So you got to take care of your body, even if you don't want to. You don't want to give up your sugar. You don't want to give up your tasty, lovely, wonderful diet food. Oh, it's not a diet if it's junk food, right? Processed food. You don't want to. You're just keep on shoving acidic foods 3 times a day. Okay, that's another thing you want to do. You want to go on an alkaline diet and start eating high vibe, nutritious foods. Let me tell you something. Have you ever heard of Kirlian photography? Kirlian. Through this process, you can see what meat looks like. It's dead. Energetically speaking, it's dead. You're feeding yourself dead food. Okay. Now look at alkaline food in Kirlian photography. Whoa! It's glowing with life. So if you don't give a shit about animals, but your health you care about, well, we're not doing it for animals. If you're not doing it for animals, do it for your health. Go to vegan diet. Go to an alkaline diet, not because you don't give a shit about animals, but because you want the most high vibe food, and that's where you're gonna find it. You ain't gonna find high vibe food in chicken and beef. Sorry, pork. No. Just saying. Now, the next tip is now start fasting too. You want to fast 1 meal a day, fast 2 meals a day. You know, most people eat 3 meals a day plus snacks. Hello, that's yesterday. That's the old paradigm. You want to eat less and less. You want to have more of an empty stomach than you ever had. You want to have fasting. You're going to become an active faster, regular fasting. You're going to have fasting in your life. I'm just telling you guys some advice. You don't have to believe or listen to anything I have to say. Okay? So, you're going to be fighting this shit in this world, the darkness in this world and in your body by what I just said. Using herbs for your immunity and also use some herbs to attack inflammation. Attack inflammation, get rid of inflammation, and start building your immunity and start learning to fast regularly and learn how to eat less and less. What's up? Western medicine is bullshit. Going to doctors and hospitals is not good. They are not healers. They don't know how to heal. It's bullshit medicine. It's fake medicine. It's shit medicine. If you're going to the doctor and getting medicine from the doctor, getting prescriptions and stuff, you're effed up. You're gonna be effed up. You certainly ain't gonna be healed, or the C word, you can't say cured. It's against the law. I just gave you some steps to how to be, man, my problems went from 100% down to like 10%. So I'm not done yet. See, I still got bottles around me. I'm still detoxing and healing. I'm telling you what works and what other high vibe spiritual people are also saying and experiencing. This is what spiritual journey is, homie. It's change. You're gonna change your food and diet. You're gonna change your relationships. Literally divorces and breakups. You're gonna change your conversations. You're gonna change your religions. You're gonna make changes. That's what this awakening is going from the old paradigm to ascension, spiritual awakening, to love and joy of the inner Christ inside you, to the God spark within you. You're going to find a whole new you. You're going to be a whole new other person. And if you don't, this is why I have my life transparent. Being in social media, you get to see me, my changes. If you look at some of my old videos, there's videos of me smoking a bong. Okay, I'm not saying I'm wrong or something. I'm just saying, hey, you see Thavian's changes. I am doing what I'm speaking. I made my changes. It wasn't easy. But I see these changes really. I don't know what the disease I had. I have no idea, but it was not fun, it was not comfortable, and it was kind of scary. But I never went to no fucking doctor. Excuse my language, but no effing way am I going to no freaking hospital, man. Hey, you break an arm, you break, you have, some things, yeah. Some things in Western medicine will help you. 95% or higher doesn't do jack shit except prolong your conditions. Meditation heightens fluid intelligence. Meditation, man. Meditation is medicine. Meditation. You said it, Holy One. You go within to find God. Meditation. You go within to find Christos. You go within to find your higher consciousness. You ain't finding God or Christ or your higher consciousness outside. Because people who are shut off from their psychic abilities, they don't know anything else but to look outside. They literally don't have these openings, that's a literal wormhole, dude. You know, a funnel, it comes out real small and it comes out like this. That's a wormhole. That's a chakra coming in the front and out the back. You got a funnel of conscious energy. It's temporal. Another time. It's consciousness. This funnel, this wormhole, this stargate, that's what a chakra is it creates this energy field around you called the aura. You have several funnel wormholes, chakra. You have several stargates. You have several energy fields. Your consciousness is doing something like this. You have eggs within eggs. You have spheres within spheres of consciousness. This is who you are. This is your identity. And we're learning about it. You don't need nobody to heal you. You don't need no one between you and God. You don't need no doctor between you and your perfect health. You see the fallacies of our civilization. We've been trained, we've been programmed, we've been conditioned. We think that's how we do things. We think we need doctors and prescriptions and pharmaceuticals. Somebody's benefiting, you're not benefiting. Yeah, you notice you're still aging and you're still getting sick and dying and having horrible things happen to even our kids. When I was a kid, we weren't suffering like this. That was in the 1980s. Hey, we still had darkness, but not at the freaking unbelievable heights that we have now. The darkness now is unbelievable. Distortion is at its high. It's not even done. So, you guys decide. There's no savior. You save yourself. Okay? You are going to stop the disease or cancer yourself. Not the doctors, not the hospitals, not religion. You yourself are going to heal yourself. You yourself are going to find God in yourself. There's no other alternative. Right? It's God all the way. It's love. It's joy. It's unconditional. Okay? So, that's what today's message was all about, you guys. And I've already been talking for a few hours, so, this live, this is part 2. Notice it says part 2. Because something happened to our live. It got stopped. And whatever, whatever caused that. It could be something legitimate or something bullshit, who knows? Well, the heart chakra is just one center out of many, and we have many conscious awarenesses. And most people who don't have their psychic abilities, they think the third eye is the only psychic thing. You guys, the third eye is just 1 out of 15. You have 15 chakra. A bit possible. Most humans, all humans have 12 at minimum. But there's something called starseeds and indigos. Some of you are starseeds and indigos who have 24 strands or 36 strands or 48 strand potential. That's an indigo type 1, indigo type 2, indigo type 3. There's 3 type of indigos with different DNA, right? So Of course, you don't come to Earth with that turned on, but that's your potential. And so, yeah, on Earth, we have all these different levels of consciousness on planet Earth. We also have beings that aren't humans only. As a matter of fact, if you're indigo, you're not only human. So none of us are actually just only human. I mean, we're all extraterrestrials because this is not even humans' original planet. We fell to this planet. At least some of us did. A portion of the higher world, a portion of it fell. Not all of it. But what's down here is what fell. We're in a fallen, you would say, version of ourselves. This isn't our... We're not limited to this. Whatever you think this is, there's other possibilities for you to go into. Right? So... The fall of imagination. Very interesting. It's actually a little bit more tangible than that. There's a whole history of it, Holy One. Okay? The fall is literally going into a dark star. Black hole. Dark star. It's a little bit more than imagination. It's a physics thing. Yes? It's a consciousness thing. There was destruction on our planet. A cataclysm, maybe you've heard of it. Atlantis destroyed Lemuria, or tried to destroy. And this destruction, yes, it was a destruction, a literal physical energy, consciousness destruction that fell. Okay? So it's not imagination, it's a real deal. It was something that fell into the dark star because it what? It was vibrating and fell. Consciousness, planets, otherwise, people otherwise can fall. And it fell down here. There's a whole history of it. That's what the original, this is actually what happened to humans. And that not only the Lemurians and Atlanteans, us, fell down to Earth, but so did pieces of Earth, of Tara, fall. This giant, higher evolved planet, in a higher density manner, fell. Pieces of it fell through the dark star as well, through the black hole, and became our solar system. So our solar system and our people are fallen versions of a higher, what our true home world is. This is not our home world, guys. This is like a freaking nightmare, basically. This is not, we think we're so lovely and beautiful or perfect, or we're so egotistical and arrogant and prideful, we have no clue. It's a joke. Consciousness down here is such a distortion of what we really are. And that's why we're speaking and talking about the 12 tribes, talking about the super race that we truly are up there. Down here, we're not the super race yet. This is the past. This is a distorted, fallen version of us. And while we're trying to fix ourselves, we got the fallen angels attacking us, attacking our DNA, attacking the human project down here. Okay? So, this is serious thing. It ain't no imagination, honey. This is the real deal that we're suffering through. Okay? That the human race is suffering through. Well, James, you got to realize there's more than one universe. That's why it's called a multiverse. And if you're talking 12th dimensional, that's density 4 universe, which is, that means density universe 1, universe 2, and universe 3 are within universe 4. Universe 4 is within universe 5. It's layered. It's spheres within spheres within spheres within spheres within spheres. No flat earth freaking bullshit. It's spherical. God is spherical. Your aura is spherical. It's a consciousness within a consciousness within a consciousness within a consciousness within a consciousness. And you're talking about, a universe as 3 levels of consciousness. That's what a universe is. 3 levels is 3 dimensions. So we have dimension 1, 2, and 3 in the universal dimension density 1. Dimensions 4, 5, and 6 is the spheres within the density 2. And dimensions 7, 8, and 9 are within the 3rd universe. So we have 5 universes in our multiverse, in the time matrix, the 15-dimensional time matrix. And so all the guardians are coming from the higher universes, the higher dimensions, down to ours. They use stargates. They use reincarnation to get here. And that's what some of you have done. You've literally made a soul contract to be here. And you're working the Emerald Covenant, okay? So if you're Starseed Indigo. That's right, Frankie. Frequency, matter, sound, vibration. And realize there's something amazing about sound. Sound is primordial to light. That means light is within sound. Sound is greater than light. Realize that the Ascended Masters live in the primal sound fields, and so when you come down and bring sound down to these levels, you're amazing. Sound is pretty powerful, and you can imagine that eventually the militaries, the governments are going to go into weaponizing sound, and they already are. There's already applications for that, but not at the extent of realizing truly what sound is capable of. If you guys want to see something very interesting about sound, look up cymatics, 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 and you will see sound, invisible sound, being manifest in sacred geometries. Check it out. It's beautiful. It's perfect. I can't believe it's not known all over the world. Like people will look at it and, man, if you're indigo, you will see cymatics and it will change something inside you. Seriously, you will have it will make a shift in you when you see cymatics. And technically, and you guys, the guardians in the ancient civilizations, they use the power of sound. Speech, words are power. Where do you think magic is using sound and spell, speak? Okay, so think about it. Tower of Babel. If you distort a language, it's like a weapon when you distort a language. Distort a people's language. Now you think humans are speaking some original power, some original language? No, honey. Language is being manipulated. Sound is being manipulated. There's people who know and people who don't. The guardians use light, color, sound, symbol codes, and the base codes of matter. We know how to access beyond the matrix. Have you seen the Matrix? Yeah, you said it, Sarabaya. And some people do that in martial arts. They're learning how to use these powers. It's funny because I've heard Ashiana even talk about certain martial artists who are using the power of this sound. Like, we think it's so crazy when people are fighting, they're making these loud sounds, shouting, and it's frequency, it's vibration, it's power. There's something behind it. Even if people don't truly understand it, they know there's something there. That's right, energy being Kevin. You said it, Kundalini, the Kirishe, the Maharata, Kundalini. It's so awesome to see you guys speak the technology or talk about it, right? You guys are awakening, man. Awakening. Yeah, baby. It was cool, you guys. Tonight we had up to 100 and almost 150 people. It was awesome. The first live was rocking. And I'm actually getting tired because, remember, I haven't eaten. I'm fasting today. So I want to reserve some of my strength. But I'm going to finish up now, you guys. I'm so grateful for you. I'm sorry if I didn't get to all your questions, but you can reach me if you need to through Facebook or Instagram. I get a lot of people. I really can't answer everyone, but I read them. I am reading your guys' messages. So please, if any of you are getting anything out of this information, if it's helping you, please consider supporting Christos Avatar. There's several ways to do that. There's a donation link. I didn't do it in this video, but there's a PayPal link below, or you can do a YouTube donation. It's called Super Chat or something, or you can also buy a crystal, you guys. I'm selling some of these crystals on my website. A lot of different crystals. I have quartz, I have citrine, I have Auralite 23, I have amethyst crystals for sale. Many different ones like the moonstone, the selenite crystals, rhodonite. I have some rhodonite crystals for sale. I have bloodstone, and we work, with these energies. Humans are close to crystals. Realize we become crystal beings. We are crystal beings. So, and also I have a link for the Terahertz Wand. This is not pharmaceutical. This is not Western medicine. This is the new type of energies. Have you heard of med beds? It uses energy. We're using frequency to heal our bodies. And you learn these new modalities. And we're healing ourselves. We're healing ourselves with consciousness. We're healing ourselves with our own energies. You learn Reiki, you learn some type of healing art. We're intrinsically, naturally healers, magicians. We're these creative people. We're these, we're coming from other worlds, you guys. And on Earth there's this awakening, and you're either awakening or you're not. You're becoming aware or you're not. And so you make the choice. You want to live in ignorance, or do you want to become, you go from a novice to an adept to a master? It's within us. It's this literally, you just start, man. To be frank and honest, at the end of the day, you can learn all this stuff within. That is truly how powerful we are, you guys. That is our capacity. You can be these, we're rising stars, and we're going to make a difference and changes in the world that are positive. And imagine that civilization that way. Imagine if we got rid of all those politics and governments and pharmaceuticals, and we were just healing ourselves and bringing the energy of the pyramids back, and we were having these ascension schools again, and we were getting extraterrestrials visiting us again, and we were trading, we were going off worlds. Can you imagine? That is what is waiting for us. That is what awakening will do. That's what we're heading towards. And we think talking about aliens is strange and weird. We are aliens. We are universal. We are cosmic. We are this higher consciousness, you guys. You are blessed. You are powerful. And you recognize that within yourself. Nowhere else. You can ask questions and get help and advice, but hey, all that help and advice can be found in here if you took the time to look. You have to quiet your mind. Stop moving your mouth. And go into your inner Christos. Silence those thoughts. Silence the monkey mind. It's a training. And I hear so many of you saying you can't. Hello? You just told yourself you can't. Now you programmed yourself. But David, I really can't. I tried. Stop. Back up. Change your diet. Become alkaline. Learn breath work. Heal yourself with herbs and meditation. And then try and see if you can. Spend time healing yourself, and you can and will. I love you guys so much. We are the Magi Grail. We're the Grail line that Jeshua came out of. Coming from the priestcraft from Sirius B. We are these beings. 2023 on planet awakening. Rising Earth's consciousness. Rising humanity's consciousness. Not everyone's gonna embrace this knowledge. But some people will, some people are. What's up, spiritual G's? What's up, Christos? It's an honor to be here with you, brothers and sisters of light, of the true loving God. Stand in your power, holy ones, and speak your light, speak your truth throughout the world. Bless you. I love you guys. I'll see you on the flip-flop. I'll see you on the next videos. Please check out my other videos. I have many other videos, many other lives. You just have to go check out my playlist. Peace to you. Thank you for spending your time with me, you guys. Grace. Grace. Peace. Inner peace. Namaste. Blessing and love. That's how we do it. Love and joy. Unconditional. Hachua.